Mike of Van and Melanine, and well met indeed. I'm Arachir Galadirth, head of the modding team behind Divide and Conquer, unrelated to this, and welcome back to episode number 7 of Eltharion's Rise to Power in the Badlands. Allow me to just apologise for episodes 5 and 6, both being a touch too loud in the game's audio. For some reason, the game audio settings reset themselves when I recorded episode 5 and 6, and I did not check, so that's lesson learned for next time. But, we can continue on where we were. We have now finally united the southern Badlands under Eltharion's banner. We have the undead of Numas on side and the undead of Khemri, despite the fact that they do not like one another and are in fact at war. Cetra, however, seems to have something of a penchant for war, as he has conducted it with almost all those of the Great South lands. So keeping it on side seems worthwhile for the moment, because we don't want to incur another enemy. However, of course, as many of you will now know, over on Ulthuan, we have united the entire eastern side, save for a couple of provinces held by Eotane, and we are going to continue moving around and wiping out anyone who stands before us, specifically Kothic, the Fishfolk, who have not a very nice banner, sadly, and also to the south, Krace, the lion folk of the region, who still hold the Unicorn Gate and Tordranil. They are both yet to die, but their last provinces are within the screen right now, so they're both going out. We then, of course, once we've gained significant power, we hope to confederate then with Eotane and take Ulthuan completely. That is our goal and our quest. And of course, allow us all just to brag for one brief moment, for Grom the Paunch sits within the prison of Athel Tamara, and he will not be let out again unless the very world itself is shaken and rent asunder. We are also closing in on getting the Elven Embassy so that we can finally start getting more technologies, as we are about to run out of available technologies, and it's going to be some time until we have built it. So unfortunately we do have to sit and wait, but we are also turning the Safari region into a military training hub. But I believe we're at an end turn, so let's do that. Away in the southern Badlands, Eltharion will be moving north into the western Badlands, where he will wipe the greenskin blight from the face of the desert land. Oh, Trace comes. You think you brought enough? Oh, they've copied my army style. You... Not good enough to think for yourselves, Litania, are you? Litania and Valin, the last defenders of the great region of Trace, stand before Lorna. And Lorna, let's give the immune psychology to something... They're the Ivres things, aren't they? The Spire Guard. Let's give it to those, what the hey. What the hey diddly hey. Right, okay. I see what you've brought, and challenge accepted.
Ulthuan prevails.
The battle for Trace will be interesting depending on how the AI commands its armies. Now, they have attacked us. Unfortunately, as expected, it is something of a bridge battle. Of course, Warhammer 2 has completely done away with bridges, and instead you get all of these strange ford-like crossings instead of bridges, which is very disappointing. But we can plough on nevertheless. Spearman! What we want to ensure is that our archers can shoot at the enemy.
For duty.
For that is very much the point of the lesson today. You stand your ground and you stand your ground. You can't actually walk over there, can you? Oh, yeah, bet you can. Bet you can. I bet the bridge isn't actually a bridge, is it? Right, if I move you over there... Oh, no, you can't move over there. Oh, perfect. What on earth was that? They didn't have a bolt thrower. It must have been some sort of spell. But you attack me, guys. Come on, get a move on. I'm happy to stand here. I'll see the timer go down. Don't you worry about that. I'll sit it out. Ah, you're waiting for your reinforcements, of course. It doesn't matter how many of these traitorous fools you bring. They shall all find their end here before this grand statue. Bit of an odd location to build a statue. Maybe she's something to do with rivers. Right, here they come. Very, very straightforward design here today. We will break them up into groups. So we've got the left, the middle, and the right. As the enemy comes, just flood that central aisle. Oh, wow, it's happened again. Who are you? Oh, you're the princess. Dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Sir Archmage.
She's not keen on you. She is not keen on you at all.
Observe my radiance.
Just flood the spearmen with ranged fire. Nice. Let's get him involved. He doesn't really need any support, but we might as well. Alright, so their melee forces are running towards us and they're just going to go down. And then what we will then do is pull away our melee line once we've won.
Behold my power.
And, way too far away. You can't reach that, can you? Nope.
Unleash.
Once the melee forces have achieved their intended results,
Witness true.
we'll pull our spear line back and have our archers just rain on their archers. We have more archers than them, and they'll have to come into our range first, so we'll let them. And you can already pull back now, can't you? Yeah, go on. The noble's dealing... Cavill's dealing with... he's a Lawmaster of Hoeth, actually, isn't he? Dealing with Varlin. Hold on, look. She's shooting us. Shoot back. Shoot back!
As you say. Understood. Without question.
Right, that's lulled their archers in closer so we can move our spear line back forward.
To battle.
Cavill, you're not Cavill, but you're Cavill. Go and get involved, son. Support the Archmage. Let's speed this up, get the spear line out. The spears are just all grouping up on one another. Charge into them. Charge into them. Charge into them.
Loyal. Onward.
Don't get involved.
We will obey. Attack.
Keep up the fire, keep up the fire.
Ancestors. Yes.
They're all grouped up nicely together. Spearmen come back.
True magic is mine.
Where's... What are you doing all the way over there, son? Oh, I just moved you out, didn't I? Sorry. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. That wasn't the intent.
Die, turn cloak. Betray us all.
Victory is well within our grasp. The enemy is absolutely decimated.
To battle. Serve the king.
A simple and easy victory. The princess is wavering as the army is falling. We're going to capture this Lawmaster though, don't you worry about that.
Swiftly.
He's sort of preparing to run away. Let's let him run a little bit away. Where is he going? I'm going to capture you, so if you could stop just running backwards and forwards into our forces. He's almost made it out. Right, let's assist him in his bizarre game, shall we?
Assyrian guides us. Assert forward. Quickly now. Swiftly.
Alright, we're there. We're there. All of you target him. Everybody target him with everything we've got. And down he goes. And it's over. Sorry, I spent much too long that time fiddling around with capturing him there, didn't we? Lorna lost 357, and the golden sword of Ulthuan today goes to 154. One of our archer units. Every archer unit clinching almost 100, except the Spire Guard, and one of, and a few of the archers only hitting 90. Loth and Seaguard there only taking 88. Terrible.
They can serve the.
Well, that's the end of Trace. They're running back up to the gate, unsurprisingly. We'll pop over and take Dranil down in just a moment once we've finished with Kothic. Oh, we've gained influence. Rise of the Mistwalkers Cavill. Cavill has proven themselves to be one of Ivres's finest warriors and can now be inducted in the ranks of the Mistwalkers if you so wish. We get Warden, Missed Order Sentinel, gives the other the Sentinel, Public Order +5, Physical Resistance, Melee Defense, and Leadership Aura size when defending. Speed, movement range, line of sight, untainted. Power reserve, magical attacks, enemy action chances reduced, ambush chances increased, and he has the ability to stalk. I think I'm going to go with the Sentinel. Ah, yes, of course, I forgot about the rebellion. The coming rebellion of Kothic. We're going to have to pop back and deal with that, aren't we?
High Elven Archmage.
Well done, Cavill. Welcome to the armies. Welcome to the ranks, rather. If you would be so kind as to continue improving the leadership of our army, if you could just nip over there and deal with them.
Eltharion, take them.
That's lovely. That's lovely. And then Trace isn't really going to get anything. We don't want to. No, we're going to chance our arm with the rebellion, and we will deal with that in due course. But first of all, we will go for Tordranil. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, take that. We've quartermastered her, so it doesn't matter as much anymore. He can give himself the Foe Seeker. And she'll move in and take that in a short while. Now we'll jump back to Eltharion, who stands in the deserts, awaiting our command. He was heading back to Norivres, where he was going to recharge, but I don't think that's necessary. We can press straight on into the Western Badlands. Blade Master, continue with that.
Prince Eltharion.
They're all one turn, and we're going to be in the region for a turn, so that's not a problem at all. So let's head north first. We've got some influence. Can I... Karazakarach. Oh, 44 we need with them. And that was dropping, wasn't it? They have an aversion, and I'm now an actual great power. The public order negative is about to fall away, which is going to help all of our provinces quite nicely. Silk Distillery here. Kothic can't build. Ivres can't build. Ah, the White Tower of Hoeth. Have we got the building that improves entertainment? Ah, you're about to. Ah, good. And we wanted the towers, the dragons, didn't we? Yes, let's go for that building for now. And the next time we want to upgrade that, which we should have the money to do, hopefully. Ah, yes, you're about to rebel. That's not a problem. Bring them on! One turn was all we needed. If there was just one more turn to wait, then they wouldn't have rebelled, because the -8 penalty has just gone. Oh, the Broken Axe they're coming for their master. They shan't allow him to reside in Athel Tamara. They come for him now.
If not,
why have you ended your non-aggression pact with me? You're a pathetic little nothing. It's the great power penalty, isn't it? Everyone's getting scared of me now. Gain some influence. There was a rebellion. We're being raided. And our technology has been researched. Those that we did away with are ready for duty. We have to wait 4 turns before we can research anything. Oh well. Right. Actually, I don't think Trace is really going to be a threat with only a single province. I think we probably should head back and deal with the rebellion. By the time we get there, it would have reached its full strength, and we'll get the maximum public order boost. But the public order here now should be increasing anyway, because we've lost the Confederation penalty now. But, Eltharion, I'm fairly certain I gave you Lightning Strike. Yes, I did. Which means that we have the option of separating these two. It's Wurzag! Wurzag comes again! Wurzag, there's space for you alongside your master in the prison. Once I've dealt with this fellow, let us... We have no need of seeing traces, and they don't have any money, so execute him.
better safe than sorry.
That's nice. So we've got room.
Stop right off!
Asgar Backstabber. Oh, you've got an Ragnarok.
Mork says no.
You got Wolf Chariots, Spider Riders, a Pump Wagon, Orc Boar, Boy Biggins. What a mouthful. Fanatic Night Goblin Archers. Plenty of them. And then some Black Orcs. I understand Black Orcs are one of their best units, are they not? What have we got to counter them? We've got a couple of rangers. We've got an army. We can take them. I can't take you at the moment because I'm fast moving.
Avenge Tor Ivres.
Lightning strike. Oh, it's really not in our favour though, is it? The only other option is to pull back to Norivres and take them both on, but no, I think we can give it a go. Magic resistance. Let's give that to our finest archers. And plus leadership, give that to the Faith Bearers. No, I think we should give that... Yeah, we'll give that to the Faith Bearers. It's the Black Orcs. We've got to get them down. And someone needs to go and deal with Wurzag almost as soon as the battle begins. Because he's going to be dropping magic on us like it's nobody's business. And we won't thank him for that. We should possibly also now consider using our other spell, though, the Mists. Oh, hello. Hello there, friends. Welcome to what is going to be a fantastic defeat on your part, because we have got this absolutely lovely hill. And we shall stand atop it and cut you down. They're going to flank us, though, as they always do, so we need to figure out how best to use our 2 units there. But they won't stand idly by and let us sit on top of this hill. They never do. So... although that works in our favour, doesn't it? They will attack us. They always do. They never actually sit back and wait. So exactly the same game plan as when we took down Grom the Ponch in this same, almost identical location, wasn't it? Rangers, you go a bit wider. Noble, if you would just come and stand there. And Eltharion. Are they manoeuvring to come at us? Are they actually going to sit back? No, they've shot us already. There it is. The units don't like running through each other anymore, do they? It is absolutely fascinating to me that Creative Assembly themselves have taken the decision to make the AI always attack the player. It will simply never sit back. And I assume they have taken that decision because if the AI sits back and makes you come at them, you being the player, naturally charges all of your archers forward and uses up every single arrow that you've got, and then you move your melee troops in. And the AI can't handle that. It doesn't know what to do.
By my father's blade.
Pull them back a little bit, just so that they're in range of the rest of the archers. That spell seems a stupid spell to use on a general. Go on, pop your special weapon. Oh, we shouldn't really give him the spyglass anymore, should we? Because he doesn't stand with the archers anymore. There's the spider riders.
I follow my vow.
We've got our archers better protected this time. It's just going to be a case of actually ensuring that they get every shot off. Although, instead that, you guys turn and face, you guys turn and face. Likewise, you guys turn and face. Because we need these Black Orcs taken down.
Understood. Orders received. Black Eye. Following orders. To the fray. Without question. It will be done. Orion. Death to all.
Eltharion. Eltharion moving.
Alright, Eltharion, I think you could probably go and deal with Wurzag if you could take to the skies. Yes, go for it. Go, 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 go.
Understood. Acknowledged. Onward. Understood. Azar. Advance. Orders received.
Who's this charging in on us? Night Goblins.
For the king. For duty.
Let's just pull into a different position. Into a different position. Pull yourselves around as well. Eltharion, go for Wurzag. After blasting one of those, though. Spear line, you must hold, you must hold. Nice, well done. We've got the worst unit to deal with cavalry on the edges, and the unit that should be dealing with cavalry is currently fighting. But yes, we've routed them. You guys aren't doing anything. Charge down the hill and hit those wagons.
Archers, without fail.
All three of you, turn on those night goblins there.
Bleak, but unyielding.
Eltharion, what other options have you got? Ability recharge reduction. Oh yeah, go on, look at that. Straight away.
Guided by waystones.
And then we can pop your Fang Sword of Eltharion.
Empowered by vengeance.
You can heal yourself if you need to. Oh, that causes fear.
It shall be done.
Alright, you're on those over there.
To battle.
If a unit runs away,
Archers, it will be
we
done.
shoot it.
Attack! Attack! Orifan!
They're chasing those. No, you should shoot them. You're going to shoot them.
Acknowledge.
You're going to shoot them.
Archers, as you say.
You go for those, actually. You go for those.
I fight for Yvresse.
Eltharion, keep on Wurzag.
Execute.
You haven't gotten your charge bonus in there because you've basically ignored him.
For duty. Loyal. It will be done.
No, the forest goblin spider riders have again survived.
Attack!
Make Ultron proud.
Don't worry about the spinning goblins. New target.
Seal!
Spearmen charging on them.
Archers.
We will obey. It shall be done.
Keep up the fire, keep up the fire.
Penance.
Why won't you just stay in battle with him? When he runs away, chase him down. It's very simple, Eltharion.
By my father's blade.
One.
Warden repositioning.
No, he hasn't done anything at all. You can heal yourself.
The grim warden rises. Show no fear. To
Catch
battle.
him. Yes!
Obliterate them.
Right, we've been paying far too much attention over there.
You say. Following orders.
Orders received.
Swiftly.
Pull back. I should imagine the battle will now turn into our favour.
For Assyria.
Asa attack! For the king!
Acknowledged. Sinner. Orders received.
Yeah, look, they're routing. They're routing like the cowardly scum that they are. Greenskins.
As you say, without fail. Kill them!
Oh, no, you're out of arrows.
Ancestors.
Shoot at everything. Just kill anything further that we can. So it is done. That wasn't Pyrrhic. Come off it. Although we did lose almost all of the Faith Bearers, and it looks like we have lost an entire Ranger battalion. Most of our spear units also seem to have taken a bit of a pounding. But Wurzag is in Athel Tamara. He and Grom will have a fantastic time together.
They're only worth.
So we did lose a Ranger unit. We lost 2 spear units.
They will toil.
But those that survived are at least replenished nicely.
Prince Eltharion. Recuperate.
It's in camp for now. Ah, we've finally got up on the Bowmasters. I'm tempted to go with the militia because we'll get that boosts everything we have at the moment. Of course, we won't have that forever. I think now is possibly the time to make Eltharion a bit stronger. Oh, he comes as he's quite the spell wielder as well, isn't he? Let's move him down that one. And we'd like some units. We can get Silver and Guard now, which are a direct improvement on Spearmen and are worthwhile. And we lost 2 spear units, so I think that's probably going to be a good idea. Or we can get Sisters of Avalon, but in the global. No, we'll take 2 of them. I'm tempted to take 3, to be honest, because I think I'd rather just hold the line than have Rangers dying. But we can get another unit of Faith Bearers. It's just a more aggressive version. Let's get another unit of Faith Bearers, and we'll see what the Rangers do in time. Now, I'd really quite like to keep Wurzag in here to allow him to think on his actions.
These hallowed halls.
Mistwalker units will receive the following abilities: Miroir. And same thing, whatever a Miroir is. It's a shame, really. The options don't seem overly fantastic. But if we keep him here again, we get a greenskin. We get a plus 10 leadership boost from fighting greenskins now. But I am tempted, to be honest, to actually just to execute him and call it a day. But then no, that's 2 fantastic legendary lords that we've got trapped in. No, we're going to keep them here. We'll kill them when the greenskins are done. Just before we kill the greenskins, we'll kill those 2. Their confederation hasn't really worked out as planned, has it? Always nice to see. Always nice. Right, so we need a little bit more money, so we'll have to just wait before we can construct the buildings that we seek. So we'll end the turn. And chase down those rebels. But we want to upgrade. We've got a building in the White Tower of Hoeth to build, and Gorgazan needs an extra military building, so we'll get one there as well. Oh, why have you done this? We've just absolutely smashed your Lord and Saviour. And now you try and take us on. Stupid. Granted, our troops are a little on the lower side now, so it's a little more in their favour. And they've got that a Ragnarok, but with every archer that we've got focus firing it, I think we'll bring it down. And that is what we're going to do. I'm just going to take every melee unit and stand them in a line. And every archer unit will stand behind. Or let's do it the other way around for now. Rangers, you probably shouldn't be in the line, let's be honest. But the rest of you can form a nice line. Eltharion's taking a bit of a hounding. I'm going to pause it because this is a very useful little hill, first of all. So we are just going to withdraw to here. Right. Away we go. We've got plenty of time. They've got a long way to come. Their small cavalry's coming first. They've got 2 units of cavalry, and they've got the wolf chariots. But the wolf chariots shoot us, don't they? So
Archers! Quickly now! On me!
I'll just turn and face. Oh no, they have 3 units of cavalry.
It will be done.
That's the only unit that's actually bothering to come at us at the moment. So everybody shoot at that. Bring them down, bring them down, bring them down. Shock cavalry. The only shock they will receive today is how swiftly they'll fall. Misplaced courage. Right. Turn and turn and turn, 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 turn. Want the Ragnarok dead. You 4. Same thing, that side. Eltharion, come and get ready in front. Now everybody shoots the Ragnarok, please. That one came just a touch too close, didn't it? But the others are going to skirt further around. Oh, our elite archers on that side. Damn.
Penance! The might of Everest!
Go on, keep shooting it, keep shooting it.
Spearmen! Setting forth! Setting forth!
And you're all shooting, you're all shooting.
Understood. We advance. Archers, march
Pull them all back.
for the king.
Get as much of the charge as you can. Oh, our noble is taking a right beating. And that's alright. Every archer that we've got.
Asa, move.
Into position, into position, into position. You get down and support them.
Archers.
Oh, they're coming for them. Where's the noble? Oh, and the shock cavalry has run round the back. I've never known their shock cavalry to do that.
Make Ultron proud.
Pull out, pull out, pull out. We'll sacrifice an archer unit for the rest of you to get out. Get out, and then just a few moments. Target, except for you guys. You shoot the wolf chariot. Hold your line, hold your line.
For Tor Everest!
Oh, they've warred. They've warred!
Noble! Done!
Noble, heal yourself.
Draw back!
Archers are routing. Come on, just bring down the Arachnarok.
Can I be praised?
Yeah, let's moving into the open. You keep on those. Don't let it get there. Don't let it get there. It's such a giant creature. It must be so easy to hit. Come on, guys.
Eltharion! The Grim Warden rises! I will!
It's gone down. It has gone down.
Father's blade!
Understood! Battle calls!
Now we need to use our archers desperately.
Archers!
Oh, the wolf chariot's charged in.
We go!
Archers! Swiftly!
Attack!
Keep killing them. Come on. Use your giant eagle leopard thing.
Orders received.
Stand your ground, everyone.
Lord!
Archers! Orion!
All of you, new target. The orc biggins.
Southward!
Send the noble in onto them.
Orders received. Advance!
Pull yourselves out.
Eltharion! March toward penance!
Eltharion, give him a hit. Rangers are withdrawing. Ah, that's because the biggins just charged into them.
Archers! To the fray!
You finish those off.
I fight for
Eltharion, get yourself involved.
Pull back!
always ready!
Protect them all!
Oh, you have to move all the way over there. No, don't do that. Just do it on yourself then.
Without hesitation!
Archers!
Azor, withdraw!
Loyal! Death to all!
What have we got going on over here? They're running away.
Asa, attack! Archers!
Target them.
Noble!
He's on them.
Warden of Alqua! Empowered by vengeance!
Well done, Faith Bearers. There's only two of you, but you know what to do. The greenskins. This one's going to be damned close.
Avenge the fallen!
Get him into the air.
For duty!
And if I could have all of you target that archery unit over there. You hit those archers.
As you say!
You're on them.
As you say. Understood!
You're on them.
I am ever ready!
They're keen on Eltharion.
Noble!
Bleak but unyielding!
Eltharion, give yourself a pomp. What is that? What is that? Why does it happen in every single battle?
Archers! Asa,
Archers take positions.
It shall be done!
Those wolf chariots are now gone. You guys can take out that.
Without fail!
Turin has come in to save the day.
Glory matters not!
Just as they charge into Eltharion.
Guided by wastestones!
No.
I must!
That one. Do it on that one. Do it on that one. Do it on that one. Come on.
Might of Ivress! Execute them!
Ah, it's the enemy's general.
Obey. Seal! For order!
Orders received!
Without fail!
Night goblins are returning.
Eltharion!
The enemy just doesn't give up, do they? Dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Archers!
You two, target him. You.
To battle!
No, don't run in yet.
Go!
We will obey! For the Ever Queen!
Their entire army has come back.
Eltharion!
Onward!
Most of it has. Eltharion's going to go down, isn't he?
Show no fear!
I thought we were...
Archers!
This was absolutely in the bag.
Quickly now! For off one!
Sinner!
Those ones can still shoot. Those ones can still shoot.
In order!
If you can still shoot, shoot! Damn it!
The fan sword hungers!
Rapid advance!
Without question!
Ah, they've broken. They've broken. They've broken.
Come on! Eureka!
Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Yes! Ah, without the Lord, they run. They run, they cower, they run. Now that was a Pyrrhic victory. Dear oh dear. These greenskins. The tide rises. But with elven bow and shield we hold it back. Glory will be ours. And they will fade into obscurity.
They're only
Replenish what we can, but we did lose an awful lot there, didn't we?
negotiation with such as you betray.
Ah, you fools. Poor timing there, Calador. Now Eotane's just going to mop you up. War with me is war with all of Ulthuan. And it is not advised.
High Elven Archmage.
High Elven Archmage. Move yourself to there.
Carried by magic.
And we'll move you on the next turn. Even if they attack, we're not
Beyond
worried.
even Quaish.
We're not worried. Ah, no, don't build the tower. First of all... Oh, we're building that already. We will go... No, hang on. Gorgazan. Take me to Gorgazan. Gorgazan is going to give us that building. And... Royal Garrison, why not? And then Misnar upgrading is ideal after that. And that's where we're up to. Perfect. I am going to just siege out the Phoenix Gates. And then Luthien will head round and deal with them all. Now, Lorna, you've got a... Can I rename you? Because I'd really like to. Ah, yes, perfect. We've already got a Luthien in fray in the game. Let's call you Varda. Yes, much easier. A little more poetic, don't you find? And well, I know he's Cavill, but if we've got Varda, we've got to get Manwë in there, haven't we? There we are. Sorry, Cavill. I'm just not as interested in you being Henry Cavill as I am as you being the wife of Varda, and the two of you will now cleanse Ulthuan together. Luthien, have you got a suitable Baron in your army, actually? Oh yes, at the moment he's called a Londrin. Let's rename him to Baron because it's just nice and thematic. And then we've got Wendrina, the Shadows. Smoke and Mirrors. 12% speed to our units. Enfeebling foe. Reduced melee defense and attack. Reduced armor and leadership. And then the Penumbral Pendulum, which is the attack thing that swings across the ground, doesn't it? I am thinking we're going to... Scouting and Cleanse Corruption's not all that interesting. Oh, it's easy to max you out, isn't it? It's very easy to max you out. So let's pop you on a steed for now so you're more manoeuvrable. Unfortunately, if memory serves, Baron and Luthien did not have a daughter.
At them!
No, they didn't they, actually? Because that's who... Elrond and Elros's mother is Baron and Luthien's daughter. And their father is someone else. I'm getting a little confused. The first age is a bugger. Let's just move you in the normal way. Move you over there. And give you your Silverin Guard. That's all I can give you at the moment. On the next turn, we'll max out your bodyguard. Don't worry about that.
The Asa bids you welcome.
But dear oh dear. It's a shame for the Broken Axe that their lands are divided by their own people. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I'd like to send a scout down there. Am I able to train a noble or something down here to act as an actual scout? I am, but I don't have any money. Right. He gives a Lord Recruit rank of faction wide of +2. And we can afford him. I think we're gonna get Bell a shine. We'll do that. But we have to wait another turn. I will try and confederate with Eotane, as I say. And then all of Ulthuan really will be ours. But first of all, we must put down Calador, who have taken up arms against us in a misguided move to claim command of the Isles themselves. But of course, it will be met with failure. And then I think we can do... Oh, come on, rebels. You've waited so long. Why go now? Oh, the undead have come from the seas themselves. First of all, we apparently need to mop up. We'll get that, and then we'll go back to Eltharion and get him training.
Prince Eltharion.
Oh, Turin is upgraded. Increased trade. Thank you. Take the 2 Silverins. take a faith bearer. Oh, all of our spearmen died, and so did the rangers. Right, so we'll have the 2 faith bearers, and then we'll have the Silverin acting as. Yes. Oh, I should have moved you before I did that.
Assign watchmen all around.
Yeah, we'll get those, and to be honest, I'd be tempted to get a 3rd, and then we definitely want some archers. But if Sisters of Avalon is what we really would like, but until Nora Vress upgrades, we can't get them. And it's kind of on its way. We're getting the growth building. And speaking of growth buildings, we've got one too many order buildings here now. We don't need as many as we've got. It doesn't... The standard dislike for us will be 10, and our buildings are 10 alone. Ah, no, so if we were to defeat a building, we'd have to have someone here all the time. And I don't have any money to train my character now, sadly. Luthien. No, not Luthien, sorry. Oh, look, it shows you them even when they aren't... Oh, that's annoying.
Watch over us.
Vada and Manwë the Sentinel.
Ready yourselves.
Just make it quick. I'm not bothered about fighting that. Because we've got to go and deal with the coast. The Dread Fleet. Oh, I'm not sure what I just did. Oh, turned her into a Sentinel. Oh, good. That worked. Misclicking left and right. She's a Sentinel as well now, everyone. Let's pop her on an Eagle when we get the chance, which is turn 16. Oh, it's the next level. So we'll wait till the next level and we'll pop her on an Eagle. Don't really think we need anything down the bottom. We could go giving her more spells, of course. No, I don't know. Yeah, let's give her Inspiring Presence. Right, stand here for a time, and then we'll head you south, and then we're going to be sailing over and dealing with the undead in, I was going to call it France then, in Lyonesse and Mousillon. Unfortunately, Marienberg. I've never known Marienberg to do well. That's so bizarre. They've got Couronne et L'Anguille. See? Alors, Eltharion. I think we're ending the turn, are we not? And then we've got to go and deal with the Dread Fleet. There's undead all around on this place, and I will not rest until they are destroyed. I don't care whether they are undead from the sands, from the seas, or from the hills. They are all to die. Ah, the Strigos Empire has died, which means someone has taken their last few settlements. The game really wants me to get artillery as well.
Trained by the White Tower.
Manwë, if you would continue making yourself powerful. Let's get your mystifying miasma though, actually. Got all the units we're going to need here. And we've got to head down to Eltharion.
Full speed, Asher! Master of magic.
Eltharion could very much do then, and possibly the shrine. Oh, but you can't land at the shrine, can you? Oh, yes, you can always land just next to it, can't you? I don't think this region needs quite the number of these that we have. So I'm wondering if both in Eltharion and the shrine we should build towers and walls instead. Just in case anything does come, we are at least a little better prepared. Mistnar's going to get a similar treatment. But first, take me to the southern Badlands, where I want to train Belshine.
True son of Ulfwan.
He can upgrade already. If you'd increase my trade, that'd be fantastic. And then if you would go down here to meet some of these people, so we can start getting trade rights. I don't do enough with commanders like that. I need to do better with that. Oh, we can get some. No, those ones. Shadow Warriors. We can get some Shadow Warriors. I think a couple of units of Shadow Warriors wouldn't go amiss. Yeah. We could get Sisters of Avalon. We have to wait 4 turns. No, I'll take a couple of units of Shadow Warriors and I think some Lothern Sea Guard, to be honest. Oh, we could get some Spire Guard. Spire Guard have a range of 180. Our stock archers, who we currently... there they are, they're at the end of the line. They have a range of 180 as well. Missile strength of 29, missile strength of 24. Oh, so the Spire Guard are actually not that good at being archers. Nothing on the sisters anyway. And indeed, not even anything on the actual archers by the looks of it. Oh, we can train Spire Guard here anyway. They're like a Lothern Sea Guard, aren't they? But just without the... Well, no, they're just a buffed up Lothern Sea Guard, but they're just not as good at being ranged units. But no, I think we'll take a Lothan Sea Guard. No, sod it. Let's get 3 Shadow Warriors. Speaking of Shadow Warriors, my reliability rises. Nagaryth.
Come in peace. Perhaps no. We can.
Nagaryth. Let us not play this petty game.
The time is not
Come on, Nagaryth.
You called?
Tiranoch has yet to declare war on me, but they likely will. Kalador obviously already has, but we shall move round and deal with them shortly. Eotane has almost everything else, so it's Tiranoch has 2, Trace has 2, Kalador has 2, and then everything else is me and Eotane. Who still are not trading with me.
Of the Everqueen.
The Everqueen, you killed. So I don't think she considers you too much of her champion anymore.
Not possible.
Oh, come on! I do hate this.
Do you know who I
Oh, hello, we have already met them. Perfect.
Grail companion
Finally, you're not at war with Khemri, are you? No.
Impudent whelp.
They don't want that one.
Do you know who I am?
Alberic du Bordelot. Why do you dislike me? Because I'm a great power, isn't it? Yes, of course it is. Of course it is. Nothing to do with knights. They aren't interested. Karazakarak likes me a little bit more.
Greetings, honourable ally.
You call me that, but we aren't allied. You send such mixed signals, Thorgrim.
Nope.
Nope, nothing doing. Alright, ignoring all of that then. Alright, so they've got to turn to train, and then we'll send our general out to just scout the general area, really. We'll send him all the way down, and then we'll send him across. He's just going to be used as a scout. Oh, the Broken Axe is really on the back foot. Their wars against me, their desire and their bloodlust has now brought about their own fall. For they are... Oh, yes, we finally get something to train. They have come at us so relentlessly that they've neglected their own defences. Idiots. The Phoenix Gate is finally starting to take attrition, I think. And in 7 turns we'll simply fall. And then that army will move round and take down the rest of Trace. They're trying to assassinate Beren. But they failed. Assassination is not good enough. Oh, hello. Norska are sailing in for the islands again. They're coming in for the beach and the sand, I assume. The lovely summers that we have, the long, hot, sunny days. I should imagine that's what they're here for, because where they come from, the sun is an afterthought. Sorin of the Fjordlings, I'm afraid you will find nothing here but misery, pain, and death.
Blood kiss of the seas.
And it'll be I who imparts it upon you. But I am kind of coming around to the idea now of sweeping up the Phoenix Gate quickly, just so that we can get that unit involved.
By the gods!
But no, they haven't even started taking attrition now. They're only just starting to suffer it. Dear, oh dear. Oh, goodness sake. Southern Badlands. Oh, we can get the second Farrier. We also now have that one, don't we? We can get the War Lions and the White Lions and a Great Eagle, but I don't really want any of those things. So I won't bother. Once we come to get a second army here, which I'm sure we'll do in time. But as I say, for now, if you could head off over there. We will build a building, but we'll just find out who's the most worthy of it.
The green.
Eltharion, move on these.
Don't mess with me. What's your message?
Grizgut Scott Stabber. It's war, friend. Although, maybe that will like Karazakarak like me again even more. No, they just don't want it. They just don't want it. Right, let's turn to our buildings then. Safari and the Southern Badlands can build. I will finally get that amphitheatre. Avalon, you really don't like me, so let's try and improve your position. And there we are, we can end the turn again. We're closing in then on being able to get the next set of technologies. Technologies to recruit. To recruit? You don't recruit technologies. Technologies to research. Trace, you should know when you are defeated. Hellspire, are you actually coming for me? I assume you are. Yes, there you are. You're moving in. Mistnar doesn't have the building I wanted it to have yet. And we still have yet to get... Oh, we needed the archive. I built the wrong damn building anyway. Oh, for goodness sake. Damn it. You're going to upgrade in 7 turns. The archive is what gives us all the mages and then lore masters and sword masters. Avalon. Oh, you can give us a timber mill. Go on. Safari. Do we want to swap that one out for an archive? I would say yes, to be honest.
Batten down the hatches.
Tor of Rest is going up to tier 4, which means it will shortly unlock. It already has the ability to build an archive. Oh, I've just no, don't do that. Look at that. The buttons are in the way of each other. Right then. Let's destroy that and build the archive in Tor of Rest then.
Magic in purest form.
Oh, they fled. Of course they did. Of course they did. Not content to just annoy us, they've then run away when the time has come. Right. Ulthuan. I gather Ulthuan is supposed to be a very difficult location to find. It's not supposed to be that easy to sail to it, which is why Grom's original invasion caught the Asur rather by surprise. So if it's so difficult to damned well sail to, how are the Norskins getting here any other day that they fancy? Because I certainly have not published our location. But someone has.
Brave son of Ulthuan.
Keep on your well, Bell. Keep on your way, rather.
My life for Tor Ivres. Fang sword bites deep.
The mines will fall very quickly, and then I think we'll go for Ekrund. I don't know if this is all this little clan has before they are wiped out. But in any event, we shall take this area down quite easily. Ah, you decided against Torandek. A wise decision. It gives me enough time to continue sieging out the Phoenix Gate. The Teeth Snatchers, there they are, they've moved back. And the Hellspire on Misnar, just as we are able to build the walls. They wouldn't have done anything anyway. Ah, influence gained. Perfect, because I've just noticed that the Border Princes are standing in our midst. So let's really get them on side, shall we? We've got a nice amount of money. We can't afford to... Oh, we can get cultural advancements. Yeah, go on, get that one then. But we would like to try and pay the Border Princes, who don't like me, I should imagine, because I attacked their allies.
What?
Yeah, but we're rising. We're rising.
Greetings, stranger.
Non-aggression. I'll give you all the money I have.
I
Nope.
don't agree.
Not going to happen. They're going to go to war with me, aren't they? And they've taken the northern province. And Karazakarak are also closing down. I don't want war with these peoples.
Duty is purpose.
Oh, and your army's pathetically bad. Oh, your army's absolutely ridiculously bad. That's hugely in our favour. That's just so heavily in our favour. It just makes me not want to fight it. Sorry, everyone. I'm not going to. We only lost 216. We wiped the lot out.
Let nothing remain. Nothing.
You get Warden supplies, and you get avenged if you raise them. Oh, that's pretty handy. I don't want to raise it because it's right near our heartland, but we'll raise some of the others.
Break their walls and follow the vow.
We'll sack it and we'll go back in again.
Prince Eltharion. Ulthuan expect.
Perfect. Right, Border Princes. I'm sitting on a little bit more money now. How you feeling? How you feeling? How are we feeling? Who are you definitely at war with? Teeth Snatchers? No. Karazakarak, you must be allied with them. Yeah, there we are. Border Princes.
Greetings, stranger.
Non-aggression. And I will give you now 9,000.
I will not
They
obey.
really don't like me, do they? Well, we'll wait a turn, because on the next turn we get more money anyway. Let's just repair this place. The Dragon Ball Mines doesn't have a unique mine building. What madness is this? Ideally, I'd save the plaza for somewhere else. There's not much point in me building anything, is there? Let's see what can build. Ivres, far more important. Yes, I'd like the archive, please. Thank you kindly. Kodek. Not that it matters, because you're about to be attacked anyway, but... so that'll be a waste of money. But you get the money refunded, don't you? The Western Badlands can also build. That's where we just were. We won't bother with that. We'll go back to Gothic and we'll upgrade that. And if we get the money back, we get the money back. So be it.
High Elven Archmage.
If I move her 1-to-1, she will get there in another turn, but we'll just move in.
Destiny lies there.
We'll see if they come for us or not.
No.
Ah, Eltharion, you've upgraded. Nice. Armor plus 10 for shielded, an unending volley for missile. I think that we're going to want to go for that. Oh, that one reduces the construction cost of walls and garrisons in all provinces. And all units get 15 armor when defending. No, that's better. We're going to go for that. And Turin. Relations with high elves, income from trade, entertainment buildings, income from trade, income from ports, the Empire, Britannia, and Southern Realms, and Norska. That's interesting. Income, well, we're not bothered about lizard men. I think I'd go human affairs, to be honest, because we've got most of the high elves already, and we'll be able to pay Eotane. So let's go for knowledge of man's affairs. We ended the turn, didn't we? No, we haven't done it yet. We haven't done it yet.
Our buildings
You might as well at least build our building. There's no point not. And we've just got our noble who's moving.
I await your
Keep yourself headed down into the deserts over there. I want to find out what's going on. We'll see where those border princes go.
The nation calls.
But you must attack me first, Philip. None of this surprise attack nonsense, if you would. Tell me that you're going to go to war with me like a man, and then we can discuss it. Across the diplomatic table. You don't have a massive realm. Oh, Delea. Delea. As expected, Misnar's been attacked. There's absolutely no way in Hell's Fury we're going to hold them off, so we'll just auto-resolve. They've captured it. And they're bringing more. They're bringing more. Don't you just love it when a game just roundly lets you know that no matter where an enemy is on the world, you, the human player, will always be their target, because why not? Because the developer has thought, how do we make the game harder? I know, let's make the entire world hate the player, even though it is thematically completely ridiculous, and they've done everything to ensure that no one hates them. Let's just make everybody hate them, because why not? And that's what's going on here. The Norskans aren't coming for me particularly because they dislike High Elves or they really want Ulthuan or any of that. They're coming for me because I'm the player. And that is ridiculous. And again, another absolutely overwhelming... I'm not going to bother. It's just... I'm sorry, everyone, but when it's that much in my favour, I just don't... I don't want to even put myself through the having to fight it. I just think it's easier to auto-resolve it. And so we shall. Construction reduction for ports. All sea regions are made visible to a faction. Yeah, go on, let's go with that one. What we do want to do is try and get the hero that reduces our research time, actually. Ah, you can get your eagle. Yes, let's pop you up on that. And Manway, continue down the Melkoth's mystifying miasma. That's name's far too close to Morgoth.
The Cadai watch over us.
We only have 3 more turns until these guys are all set to go. I'm not actually all that bothered about having her in there as well. I'm just going to disband you, Wenderina. No, I tell you what, let's use you as a scout as well.
Setting forth.
And send you off on your way.
Traveling.
Who is it that... It's... No, because she's a mage, isn't she? Which of our generals reduces our research rate? I can't remember who it is. We'll find them in time. And then she can recruit some units in due course. But we don't need anything at the moment. I really don't like Tyrannok chariots. But we'll hold them until we've taken the gate. But I am going to completely redesign her army to something that I would actually command. Because this is way too much cavalry. And you need to just learn where your strengths are and stick with it. That's what I say. No, we don't really need that. I mean, we might as well just go trade. Yeah. Not concerned about growth or anything like that. White Tower can't build anything. Tour of Rest is building. You can get a theatre now. I will, in the Shrine of Loek and in El Asili, build defences. And otherwise, though, that building has been built in the White Tower of Hoeth. And the only entertainment in this region anyway is that one, and 10% of that's not really worth it, is it? We could give you much better walls because you are our capital. Yeah, why not? Let's give it walls. I'm not concerned about it being a recruitment centre, really. But I suppose we could build something here that isn't present anywhere else. But then we've got everything for global. It's in Norivres that we're interested in things like that. So you might as well get a craftsman, I suppose. Yeah, we'll go for crafts. And Avalon's about to rebel. And... so you might have to go now. Oh, it's not. It's done. It's time. We only lost 22. The gate's ours. Gothic have been destroyed. The Phoenix Gate is in our hands. The gates are nice though because they don't. They have no public order. They just always like you.
of the essence.
Right, while you're waiting... Oh, no, that's global. No, don't worry about that. Head down to there in a moment and deal with that. I wish you could turn the vortex off. I really do. But there we are. That will conclude this episode. So whilst we're marauding and gallivanting off up here in the Western Badlands, Tilea have come to try and enact vengeance for our attack. So we may well have to be leaving the Greenskins behind for a short time. They've only got 2 more provinces before the overwhelming storm of the dwarves sails down. We've already killed Grom. He's been safely ensconced in Nathal Tamara for some time now. So if we head down here and then sail north and start cleansing the northern land, and we'll take Estalia, sorry, forgive me, and we will take... Maybe we'll come up against the border prince. I don't really want to get Karazakarak. I don't really want to get them annoyed, but we'll see. But anyway, that concludes episode number 7. So thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. Do let me know your thoughts on the series overall, if you've been watching along this whole time. And I do hope you look forward to the continuation of the series, as it will continue for some time. And the playlist is in the description below. But until we speak again, Navar Naden Pedemad Melunin, and farewell.